What's going on, agents? ASCII Adam here. If you enjoyed today's content, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to get future Division 2 updates. Also, hit that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So I'm back on TU6 PTS, and I know a lot of people had a lot of questions about the blind Seeker Mind build and what they've done with the cooldowns. So I just want to assuage some fears. This build that I'm showing you right here was built around doing as much damage as possible. I did have my Seeker Minds down to 10-second cooldowns. With the change, they are, oops, sorry about that. I'm at a 14-second cooldown with the blinder and a 15-second cooldown with the cluster seeker. Now you may say, well, that added 5 seconds on. Well, yes, it did. It did. But, like I said, this build was built for one purpose, and that was to do as much damage as I possibly could. If you look, I only have 106% skill haste. There are a lot of you out there that have way more skill haste than I do. Now, doesn't mean it didn't change. Yes, it changed, but 10-second Seeker Minds are still absolutely possible. If I were to probably get a couple more haste pieces, or instead of, I mean, if you look, I'm at 3.3k skill power. I'm wasting 300 skill power. If I were to bump, you know, instead of having the 830 there, if I had another yellow, or yeah, that's a good one, but you know, I bumped up this to 640 instead of bumping this up to, I have a 43% skill haste for a backpack. So it's definitely doable to still get down to 10 seconds, if not less. So don't be too afraid of what's going on. And in fact, let me just show you here. Look at that damage. 2.1 million. Now that's about as high as I can get, but I was not getting 2.1 damage or 2.1 million damage. So they did bump it up 30% on the skills. Let's just have a look and see. So I was at 530 or 430 something before the update. So my damage went up 100,000 per cluster seeker. So it's definitely not terrible. Now, I have as much skill haste on my mod as about you can get. I mean, I think 200% would be capped, but you know, it's not terrible. It's not ruining somebody's skill build. 14-second cooldown, 15-second cooldown, not the end of the world for sure, and can be built around. So we could probably lose one of these on the knee pads, and I could, you know, go with, say, calculated, and that would bring it back down. And all I lose is a little bit of explosive damage, or you know, just bumping up just a little bit my skill haste instead of skill power, because I believe, see, I've got 394 skill power on here. I could roll that off onto haste, because I honestly don't need the skill power. So it'll take a little bit more tweaking on the gear, but really shouldn't be that bad. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think we're going to notice at all in a mission.
Character.
One of the nice things, though, too, is we don't necessarily need to run blinder to proc the BTSU gloves, because I'm using my eyeless, although I can use that, but it's going to proc for me as well. I haven't even tried this build yet in a mission, so let me just go run out here and give it a go. But I could switch to turret at that point. throw one bleed grenade, and then Eyeless will take care of the rest. Or I could switch that to the flame one. What in the world, man? They're running around like crazy people. What? Are we lagging? Is there lag today? He was dead. Oh. Oh, one thing I did want to see. Assault rifle. So I should get more assault rifles in here. That's good. I haven't looted a P416 yet. So we see that's not too bad. So I wonder, what if I went here? I said, yeah, give me that. I do like that if you didn't notice. Oops. It tells you underneath when you're equipping it how much skill power you have for that skill, which is kind of cool. Ooh, this server seems to be laggy. Oh, they did break it. Somebody was saying they couldn't turn off their skill. Yep, it's stuck. Awesome. They said if you rebind it, then it works, but I'm not going to do that.
That key card is the one we were looking for.
So yeah, I don't think it's going to be an issue at all.
Wonder what that unlocks.
We'll be able to get back down to 10-second seekers, no problem. So just to dissuade your fears, it definitely is a change, but it's not going to make that much of a difference.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
Rhea, that didn't hit her. Yeah. Seeker mines are still powerful. Powerful tools.
Vault's
Oh.
just up ahead.
I did forget. Um, the okay. The ongoing directive set, or I'm sorry, the hardwire set and the tip of the spear and stuff like that have not been changed yet, so I cannot cover that until they make the change for it. So as you see, that's still 6 of 6. The ongoing directive set is the only set I've found that actually has the 4 of 6 tied to it. So worry not, fans of the hardwire gear set. I will definitely cover that when they make the change. Alright, that's probably enough for today. I think we've seen what we need to see. That it's definitely not the end of the world. The sky's not falling.
Holy shit.
But I will return with some more videos here very soon. Until then, take it easy. Bye.